Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So off we go then. Cleared away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece. Sane! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Pass has gone astray. But they've got it again.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, what a mistake! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Keane. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a sharp pass. And it's Kane. Sané. And Sané! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Porto with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. Kyle Walker. Chouameni gets it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pass just lacking in accuracy. There's the hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. So it is still 0-0. Heracles have it back and can go again. Kane, he's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Hernandez is there to clear. Heracles are looking to go forward now. Guardiol over to the other side, and it's Sané. Kane. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sané. Now it's Sané. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's ambitious. It's just beyond his reach. Keane.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mohamed Salah might just make this. And he can clear it away. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, there's the clearance. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chance here to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared without hesitation. Gavi. And he welcomes it in. Kane! Just off target.
Kane, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
And it's Kane. Ter Stegen with the clearance. Gavi. And it's Dembele.
Has been indicated.
Chouameni pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And there's the end of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Mosquera. And that's a good ball. That's really well cleared. Chouameni, and the counter is on. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Mosquera getting this one clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Hernandez clears, and they've got rid. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's hoisted clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cherki. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Just about up to the hour now.
The attendance for this match was
Can he spark a counter here?
29,830.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Gavi. Now it's Kane. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mohamed Salah! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, they could break here. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Turn. Number 22, number 9, number 8.
Deftly away.
Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 3.
Lobotka powering forward here.
Number 17.
He's cleared it out of harm's way.
Haaland. Number 42.
He's got away. Now it's
Number
Watkins.
15, Watkins.
Mohamed Salah.
Number 18.
That's an excellent interception.
Substitution.
He's quick to get it clear again.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Mohamed Salah. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That has been cut short. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the runner, and that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haaland. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to get it away. Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Haaland. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first moment of real significance.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Lobotka. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Lobotka. Chance for the header! He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Cleared without complication. Hernandez can get it clear. He's in here! Rodrigo is flagged offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
It's a pretty loose pass. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think the result was perfect evidence, Peter, that showed all departments of the team were working really well. You just can't complain with a scoreline like
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And that gets things running. Jackie. Cleared away. That's been cut out, well played.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that is one way to stop him. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get onto this? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Dyke can get it clear. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Jackie! They've got to be quick to recover this. Denied by an instinctive save.
Cherky clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Saka. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to find the net. Gavi.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That looks a good ball through. And he's in on goal. Keane is on his own. Heracles! Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Heracles have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that is as far as they're going to go. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that is a nice touch. Done delicately. Saka. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to belt it away.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Some really good ball movement. And he's got the beating of his man. Danger averted for now. Porto have got it back and they'll have another go. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ronaldo, who's set up one goal so far. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely feet. Now it's Bellingham. Defending was strong and firm. Vardiol tries to clear.
Heracles really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he welcomes it in. Spread out to the left. And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bellingham. And he'll shoot here. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Two added minutes
That looks
have
like
been
a
indicated.
preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Heracles are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Caught offside that time. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
By the local police.
Heracles go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Substitution.
And we're underway again. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vardiol. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he thumps it clear. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chance for the header! Heracles are looking to go forward now. That has been knocked clear. Barella. Lobbed in behind. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This ended up in no man's land. Barella. Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's straight offside.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That has been cut short. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That's been won straight back. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it again. Barella. Mbappe! Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
substitution on the field. Number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 9. Number 8. Bellingham. Coming on the field.
And he skips
18,
past his man.
Zubimendi.
Haaland.
Number 19,
And he's running through.
Erling Haaland. Number 42.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Barella. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kubo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zubimendi. Musiala. Haaland gets into some space. Musiala. Oh, that's delightful. Cleared away. It's their second corner of the game. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably did.
And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And a header! He will be livid with himself.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. Zubimendi has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zubimendi with the foul. Zubimendi has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Musiala clears. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Guardiola. Shifted upfield.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Kubo. And here's Mohamed Salah. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's had a hit! Lacking in accuracy. Tchouaméni, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, this looks sharp. The muscular approach does pay off here. Barella. Added time is up and there goes the whistle. Heracles. Just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Heracles may not have finished with 11. Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
Well, this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And we're underway. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Keane. Now it's Keane. Bellingham. Oh, what a... He's had a hit! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Porto are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's out of play for a goal kick. Forwards and with intent. Mosquera tries to clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes. Heracles leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now he's off and running. Saka. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Saka. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bellingham. Oh, super find. Kane. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's quick to get it clear again. Can he get it through? Saka is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Could move up a gear here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Traumeri. Ronaldo is herring after that one. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Saka. Dembele. Oh, great ball. Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, what a mistake! Cleared away. Trening looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Heracles can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Caught offside that time. And that has been cleared. Now the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cherki. Bellingham. Has a look and has a go. And they're quick to get it back. Lacroix. To Bruno Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's straight offside. He's through here. He's found some space. Can he put it away? It's there. Two to the good. They have breathing space. Perfect placement. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Heracles go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Here we go again then. Bellingham. Hits one! And again! That's really well cleared. Nicely spread. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka! Mosquera gets it away. Saka shapes to shoot. It's fallen kindly here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Porto with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Real chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
attendance for this
Almost
match
an hour
was
gone.
28,599.
Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Number 9. Coming on the field. Number 42. Musiala. Number 17. Watkins.
Has a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Barella. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that has left him in a heap. They get a throw in. Kubo. Great ball and he's in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. Heracles, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Barella. Kubo. Played out to the right. Oh, good read. And he's managed to get free. Mohamed Salah, who's set up one goal so far. De Ligt. Mohamed Salah. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bellingham. Out to the right. Oh, no joy this time. De Ligt can get it clear. Konate. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gently done. Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Bellingham has got himself a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Ronaldo. Number 10. Vadio. Coming on the field. Zubimendi. Number 20. Erling Haaland. Number 5. Marquinhos.
Oh, important interception. Tchouameni gets it clear. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Traumeri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great pick out. Very nicely done. Traumeri distributed tidily. Watkins looking to get on the end of this. Konate gets it away. Zubimendi. Zubimendi goes sliding in. Oh, that's ambitious.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. That has been knocked clear. And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Heracles definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. There's the whistle. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's their first effort on goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Donnarumma with the clearance, and that's been won straight back. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mohamed Salah finds himself offside. Shot at goal! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well read, nice interception. Rashford is onto it in a flash. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Heracles have it back and can go again. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Distributed tidily. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Porto with the corner, they're first. And he's heaved it away. And he's forced to go back. Ruben Dias with the clearance.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Dembele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Ligt cuts out the pass. Ødegaard. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. Always onto this. Dembele. Mosquera clears. Rashford. And that could set him on his way. Bellingham. Looking for the run. Bellingham. Oh, what a ball! And he's following up! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Heracles grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Chance here to counter. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Well, that's beautifully weighted, and that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. And here's Haaland. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement, and that's gone loose. Odegaard,
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
and it's Salah. It's Bellingham. Heracles finding their passes. Haaland, well timed, excellent interception. And here's Rashford, little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rashford. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tchouameni. Bellingham. Rashford. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's lost his man here. Cristiano Ronaldo!
There will be 1 minute
Bellingham.
added time.
And we hit half-time. Heracles head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in
And a
equal
quick
measure,
reminder today,
neither
everybody,
looking
to make
overly
sure
under
to put
pressure
any
from
litter
the
in
other.
the bins provided.
And at
Thank
the
you
break,
for your
glass half full,
cooperation.
half empty. It's 1-1. So your views on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
So it's back to business.
Heracles have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Odegaard. Stood up well to him there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's gone looking for safety. Ruben Dias. Donnarumma gets it away. Mbappe. That's a little off target. Odegaard. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tchouameni gets across and deals with it. Rashford. Cleared without complication. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe. Bellingham. Tchouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's
The
Mbappe.
attendance for this match was 29,950.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez getting this one clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tchouameni. Ronaldo is firing after that one. And they're quick to get it back. Pass is just off target. Oh, nicely intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Quality ball. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
And he's managed to get rid. And they're back on the ball again.
Niceties are not part of this.
Looks for the finish. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Deftly away. "75 minutes played. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A real chance of it. And the shot! Heracles! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Ruben Diaz.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will...
And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that should get the job done. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. Oh, that was vital. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
3 minutes added time.
De Ligt gets good distance on it. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Heracles have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Bellingham calmly anticipates, threads one in, and the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Rashford has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deftly away. Looking for the run. Bruno Fernandes. Dembele. Cleared away. Bellingham gets it away. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's gone back to the keeper. Heracles have reclaimed it. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ødegaard. Now it's Ødegaard. And he gets rid in a hurry. Neither side yet able to find the net. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Donnarumma getting this one clear. Haaland. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. In once more. Rashford. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a decent clearance. Ødegaard. Oh, well played. And they've got rid. Ronaldo finds himself offside. No luck with that dink over the top. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been cut short. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. They get a throw in. Moved on forwards. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Haaland has given away a free kick. That's headed upfield. Rashford! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Porto disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Mohamed Salah with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Odegaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, it's Dembele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Trening wins the duel this time. Now he's off and running. And it's Dembele. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Heracles clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Haaland. Mosquera. Vardiol. Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vardiol with the clearance. Now it's Rashford. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's hit it long, but astray. Bellingham clears. And that has been cleared.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he can clear it away. He is through here. Hernandez tries to clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
The most accurate pass. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Bruno Fernandes. He could be in here. Mohamed Salah. Donnarumma catches it safely. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driven forward.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Erdegaard.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's there to get it away.
Number 18, Zubimendi. Substitution.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that is a little undercooked. And he's had a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have the first goal.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be
1 minute to add, according to the board. And he's intervened well there. Szoboszlai. Oh, easy pickings there. And time is up. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Watkins picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I think, Peter...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic
Croatia
atmosphere in the stands.
against
This really
Croatia.
is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So off we go then. Konate cuts it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, just skips past his man. Mbappe finds himself offside. And here's Dembele. And they've got rid. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Upamecano getting this one clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Great hit! Oh, the ball's and it's come back out to him. There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Croatia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Driving forward. Now it's En-Nesyri. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's run loose here. Williams. He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He can get that clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way past. Bellingham. Ah, that's a fine interception. Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And here's Dembele, and he's in on uncanny finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. And Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Croatia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chouameni. Chance to shoot now. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's looking to set free a runner. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mbappe is flagged offside. Williams. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ødegaard. And it's Dembele. Bellingham.
Might want to be careful there.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's gone loose. Eder Militao concedes a free kick for that. Look at the space here. Bellingham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Konate tries to clear. Has a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Hakimi just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Here's Chouameni. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Ødegaard. Ball is over the line.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
And an exciting one too.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
In the series, Barella, Chouameni, some resolute defending there. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Upamecano can get it clear. You can run onto that. Konate cuts it out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Odegaard. Here's Chouameni. Barella. Oh, that's well spotted. Croatia still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Messi will not... Messi! Tries to get it clear. Barella. Marquinhos clears it away.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for Croatia, number 11.
So, time for
Number
changes
20,
on both sides, actually.
Bellingham. Number 22, Odegaard. Coming on the field, number 9, Memphis. Number 15, San Maximin. Number 18, substitution.
That's a decent clearance. And that was very necessary. That has not gone well. The ball has bounced loose now. San Maximin. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's not got that quite right. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Aim forwards. And it's Dembele. He could be in here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's gone looking for safety.
Croatia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Tchouaméni, just a quarter of an hour to play. Referee's given a throw. And Ndombele, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Dembele, he is just caressing the ball. Skims one in. Oh, well played. Tchouaméni, great defending, strong and determined. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tchouaméni. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dembele, can he finish? They've scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
There will be 3 minutes at
Crossed
a
it
time.
again. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Dembele, and he's picked out the run. He's got away. Big chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? And that will be it. Croatia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Adama Traore taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Kindly remove it.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all the
welcome to
ingredients for a
today's match.
showcase game that the
Croatia
passionate crowd demands.
against Croatia.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, we're on the way. Now it's in the series. Mbappe. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a...
Oh, what a mistake! He's free, he has got space. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Croatia presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Olise. Kimmich. The pass has gone astray. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Jones. Mbappe. Williams. Oh, such a clever touch. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because...
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. En-Nesyri is onto this. And claimed it back swiftly. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tchouaméni. Jones. Now it's Mbappe. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. was just lacking in accuracy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Olise. And it's played into the middle. He's gone for goal! That's a lovely, neat pass. And the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe.
That's good defensive concentration.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe could move up a gear here. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. It'll be a throw-in. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Jones. He is through here. Williams. Konate gets rid without sophistication. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's straight offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Saliba gets good distance on it. Very nicely done. And that has been knocked clear. Vince, Trening, and the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Announcement. Please keep your eyes on
That's
your
been a
children
decent
during the
45
match at
minutes.
all
Competitive,
times.
certainly, and a goal each. Croatia kick off the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, easy pickings there. Croatia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Good effort from distance. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Konate gets it away. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. En-Nesyri is onto it in a flash. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to belt it away. chance for the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Memphis Depay simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Wirtz. It's Kimmich. He's looking to set free a runner. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. En-Nesyri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
28,599.
Unai Simon. Kimmich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Has a go! And they've got rid. Jones.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread neatly. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Might be danger here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Mbappe. Now it's Jones. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Wirtz. He's found a way through. And he was alert to it. Williams. Jones.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Croatia, number 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18, Olise. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 9, Williams. Number 6, Joshua
And
Kimmich.
it's hoisted clear.
Coming on the field,
Posh.
number 7, Phil Foden. Number 21,
Mendes cuts out the
Dembele.
pass.
Number 20,
He's
Palmer.
picked his way through.
Number 4, Soboslai. Number 25,
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Substitution in
This
progress.
game could yet yield a winner.
And that was very necessary. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Croatia clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
He's got the shot away! And he's managed to get rid. And here's Dembele. That's really well cleared. Foden. Foden ploughing through the middle. Quality ball. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Soboslai. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's Dembele. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Great hit! It's a loose... That's another chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? Big chance! It's in! Two up and threatening to pull... So that's it. It is all over. Croatia can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the
Against
atmosphere
Croatia.
frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So it's away we go then. That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's come loose. Odegaard. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thinks one through. Oh, there's the clearance. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Tchouaméni. Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kostic. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Kostic. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Croatia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he put it away? Oh, he hit that sweetly. Croatia with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nice, real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the pass is intercepted. Croatia still without a single shot on target. Eder Militao is charging up on the overlap. He's in a great position. And that has left him in a heap. Dembele. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellingham is fouled. Eder Militao is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And smartly reclaimed. Oh, it's Dembele. That's going to go a long way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Upamecano. Odegaard. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's managed to get rid. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Upamecano with the clearance. Ødegaard. Oh, it's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. 5 minutes till the break. Mbappe gets flagged offside. And it's Dembele. Ødegaard, and that could set him on his way. And he's onside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's had a shot! Has another go!
Added time.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again.
Croatia really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
That is a great pick out. En-Nesyri. No, he's seen through all of that. En-Nesyri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dembele. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saliba makes the interception. Ødegaard.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
En-Nesyri.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
They get a throw in. And it's hoisted clear. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He can get that clear. He could be in here. Oh, he's burst through. Ketrauda did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, it's not getting there.
The attendance
Kunde
for this match
gets
was
rid without sophistication.
29,130.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 22, Erdegaard. Number 20,
And he
Bellingham.
thumps it clear.
Number 11,
That's going in
number
strongly.
10, Dembele. Coming on the field, number 18, Williams.
Olise.
Number 15,
Upamecano gets over and
Saint
intercepts.
Maximin. Number 9, Memphis. Number 42,
Nicked it back promptly.
Musiala. Substitution in progress.
Musiala. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
Memphis Depay gets through on his own. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction. It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Croatia making consecutive changes here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. Cleared without complication. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? They've scored! Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have the first goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Nicely weighted ball. And that has been clubbed away. And they've switched it over to the other side. Croatia still ahead by the game's only goal. And he has been fouled there. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Croatia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nuno Mendes has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Saint Maximin, always onto this.
Croatia probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Croatia moments now away from seeing this one out. And Ndombele. Williams. He is through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Saliba attempts a clearance. And that has been knocked clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Deep into stoppage time. Saint-Maximin. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Musiala picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play in attack, and players willing to track back at all times.